around the world, the fighters, this is just one of those things.
It's time for our tale of the tape. He is Smokin' Joe Frazier, only 6 feet tall even, 229 pounds, but he hits harder than any man alive. And his opponent, Deontay Wilder, 6'7" tall with that massive 83-inch reach.
Brawlers are a nightmare. You've got to be strong and fit. Use that long reach, use that long jab. Do it that way, you'll be safe all night.
Smokin' Joe, his 3 battles with Muhammad Ali, perhaps the most famous the sport has ever seen. Deontay Wilder.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, the Olympic gold medalist from Beaufort, South Carolina, the Hall of Famer from the golden era of heavyweights, a heavyweight champion of the world.
One of the hottest tickets. And here comes the legend Joe Frazier, Hall of Famer, all-time great. Caught him with a left hook. Nice stop, but that won't score. No rest for the weary. When you're training to fight a swarmer, you've got to focus on your conditioning because they will push you to the edge of your limits.
You fight a swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
It's nothing but air on that left uppercut. Look how that straight's affecting them. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. They're giving us a high-tempo show. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
And there's the bell to start round 2. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
A win is not just a win for some fighters. They need to feel the blood, the crunch. They need to get that win.
There's no way Frazier survived. Down goes Frazier. We knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Not many people would have It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
Time for our tail of the tape. Roy Jones Jr., 91 kilos on the button. He's 180 centimeters tall with a reach of 188. The gentleman of boxing, Floyd Patterson, one of the slickest heavyweights of all time. 6 foot tall, 201 pounds.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that fight. We'll be talking about this fight for years to come.
It's Roy Jones. The gentleman of boxing, Floyd Patterson, one of the legends of legends, fighting out of Waco, North Carolina, a true heavyweight superstar.
Look at this, these fights.
This bout is...
Expectations are sky. He waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. That hook scores. Another hook to the body scores. Well, I hope you brought your sunscreen. You're going to need it as we have our main event underneath the bright sunny skies.
In such heat, the cornermen need to be able to do their job. Think about what they're doing. Want to cool you down, want to ice your back, want to give you instructions in your head, and want to just arm you to tell you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Because that's the most important thing. Forget about the heat. Forget about everything else.
Not a lot of defense here at all. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
This is a high-octane battle. Good defense on. Hold that thought! Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot. Pensacola's finest is down. When you get hit with a body shot like this, there's nothing you can do. Watch it again in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Here we go for round 2. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Nope, that uppercut does not score. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
That hook was off target. And that hook scores. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout. On to the third. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Which one of these athletes is going to say I can't take it anymore? There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Defense is not an option for these two. Hold that thought. Patterson's rocked. And right back into the fray.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Here we go to the fourth round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
So far, it seems like aggression has been... Hold it right there! Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to... And down goes Jones Jr. A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
They are going to surrender. No moss. So there you have it. It is official now, and that is not the way anyone...
I ain't gonna lie, bro. He just knocked Ali ass out, bro. That nigga saved by the bell for sure. That nigga knocked him out. Good shit, bro.
Don't worry about it. Coasted this fight, and now you're letting back into it. Now it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident now.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Just keep them on the other.
End the jab, and then start gathering your pace and win this round.
That's it. Just start working a few body shots in there. Vary up a little bit so you can't figure it out.
Go out there, get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart.
Back.
Focus. Big deep breath. Big deep breath. Calm yourself down. Calm yourself back.
Let's fight.
20 points back
Listen.
from a terrible game. We only had 2 points last game.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. And first up, we have Muhammad Ali. 6'3" tall, the best to ever do it. And facing him, Riddick Bowe, 6'5", 240 pounds with a reach of 81 inches.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this tear-up. These two are really...
Muhammad Ali. Riddick.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist and legend of boxing, the only 3-time lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. The one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Brooklyn, New York.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go.
Todd, all I can say, heaven on earth. Heaven on earth.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. Which fighter will say no mas? Left uppercut. This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
If you want to corner an outside fire, make them fight off the rope, because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin him down. Throw a blanket on him.
Left hook. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Well done with that counter shot. Nobody home with that hook. This is the type of fighter that would say, I don't even want rounds. Let's just fight until one of us can't stand up anymore.
How you deal with a slugger, you've got to use brain over brawn. Bull in a matador, pop, jab, move. Get them angry.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. And Bowe is dazed. Talk about Ali in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn. And there's there's the bell to start round 2. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
One punch could change everything in this battle. Their jab just got blocked. As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over. He scores with the counter. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Jab does not score. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax because you know what you can do in the gym.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Ali in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they have...
And there's the bell for round 3. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The charts action from both of these fighters. It's all offense all the time. The courage on display here is incredible. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
That left hook just missed. Give us a second to catch our breath. And he scores with the counter. Good defense with that left jab. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. I promise you. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
You'd like to see more jabs. Missing with that jab. That left hook misses. We're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Big Daddy Bo goes down. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
I need to see that again.
Let's talk about Bo in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
Good work. Now that's it. Now breathe. Just get your breath back. Don't mess around. Get out there and switch off. Get your time in already. The right hand's beautiful. That's it. Now just stick a few body. You've got to take that confidence.
On to the fifth we go. Time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
To put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Nobody home with that hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Talk about a one. On to the sixth round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And the big fella stumbling backwards. And it appears they weathered the storm. How, I'm not sure.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've got in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up.
Flag.
Pick 'em up.
They would get a championship, and my boy Clay cut his head.
Let's talk about Bo in that last round. The corner hasn't thrown in the towel yet, so I guess he's... Here comes round 7. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. When are we going to see a jab from these two? I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
I've got to see that again.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.